ANC in just a few moments, of course, regarding that DA march to Luthuli House. The DA Gauteng leader, John Moody, joins me now on the line. John, hi, good evening. Thanks for your time. Well, orange overalls and handcuffs to the ANC headquarters. You say basically the ANC basically says that you've run out of ideas.
No, we haven't run out of ideas. The thing is that they hate the fact that we continue to bring and to hold them accountable in the public eye of scrutiny.
But John, I understand that, that there is an issue pertaining to the ANC's list to Parliament as well as legislatures. But one could accuse the Democratic Alliance of grandstanding. The IEC dismissed the objections against the individuals you're complaining about. And the ANC's Integrity Commission is looking into the list of candidates of those standing for Parliament and Provincial legislatures. What were you doing outside Luthuli House?
Well, we have a duty and responsibility as public representatives and as a political party to continue to look after the interests of South Africans at large. Now, our going there to the ANC's headquarters, delivering them and donating overalls for those who are on the party list, who should actually be on the list to go to prison, is in solidarity with the ANC's own veterans and senior members who have indicated that they are not happy with this, and that individuals who are implicated in a number of these commissions
Mr. Moody,
should actually be not be on those lists.
Mr. Moody, yes, we know that there's a commission of inquiry that is sitting currently, and there are a number of allegations that can be made against any individual, including yourself. Are you saying on that basis, because what you took outside Luthuli House today were handcuffs and orange overalls of none of these individuals who've been found guilty in any court of law? I understand if you want to talk about the moral aspect of it, but you're taking overalls and handcuffs outside Luthuli House, demanding for people to be removed off lists, yet they've not been found guilty of anything in a court of law.
You know, when, for example, Kigaba lies to a court of law, and the ANC does absolutely what about it. For us, it is about restoring the dignity of public office. If the ANC fails to do so, even though they've been called upon by their own veterans and senior members to do so, then we will, as a political organization, ensure that we look after the integrity of Parliament and the institution of governance.
But nobody marched against you, Mr. Moody. I've seen the list of objections with the DA. You had Steenhuisen on there. You had Diane Kohler-Barnard on there. And one of the other senior individuals within the Democratic Alliance, the ANC did not march to the DA and wanting to scrutinize your list. Is this not grandstanding? None of these individuals have been found guilty of any corruption or any of the issues that have been put before the Commission at the moment. Allegations have been made. Can these not be tested in a court of law before you march on to any headquarters for that matter?
Well, you know, you mentioned Diane Kohler-Barnard and John Steenhuisen, etc. None of them are implicated in the Zondo Commission or any commission, quite frankly, that is presently or in the past has sat. And the fact that there are people such as I said, Kigaba and the former Minister of Social Services who had lied in the court of law being on their list, of course it is our response, and of course even the state president, who is implicated in terms of the 500,000 that he has received from POSASA. You know, as public representatives and as citizens of South Africa, it is our responsibility, and I'll speak for myself, it is my responsibility to ensure that people who are elected into public office and who avail themselves to serve there are people who, quite frankly, uphold the esteem of that office.
But Mr. Moody, you can't say... Mr. Moody, you can't say it's your responsibility. You surely didn't march to the ANC headquarters in your personal capacity. You marched there as the Democratic Alliance. So you can't say that as you, John Moody, you believe. But let's leave that there. We understand that the Integrity Commission of the ANC is also dealing with the issue. We'll talk to the ANC's Pule Mabe very shortly. He is with us in studio. But what outcome would you like to see regarding this? And do you believe that the Commission itself does have the teeth to deal with some of these serious allegations that some of these individuals were on that list are facing?
Is that the ANC's Integrity Commission you're talking about?
That's correct, sir.
Well, they need to do their work, and of course we will see the results thereof. And I'll comment on my on my view as to the processes once the results have been declared.
John Moody, the leader of the DA in Gauteng, thank you very much for your time. Of course, earlier on today, marching to the ANC's headquarters, Luthuli House in downtown Johannesburg, objecting to the ANC's list. Now, let's